And this is the new era.
Good morning. It is 3D Experience World Day 1. We are all just kind of getting ready right now, grabbing some breakfast. Matt and Steven are at a technical breakfast with some colleagues, and we're all going to meet up around 8:45 to head to general session. Lots of exciting things to come today, so come along.
General session to start. Our team is on their way. We're waiting for them to get here, but there are lots and lots of people waiting. Everyone's trying to get a great seat, so we're excited to go head on in and meet up with the team here.
Of 3D Experience World.
And this is the new era. From design to production, supply chain to operation, and beyond. SolidWorks is becoming the ultimate solution for manufacturers looking to streamline, optimize, and lead in the industry.
And there is no better place than this conference to celebrate our incredible achievement together, and more importantly, to show what a brilliant and committed future SolidWorks has. We are just at the beginning of what we can do together.
We had a lot of internal conversations for SWYFT Solutions and the ability to just engage with SO, which was good for us, but for the users and the others coming, they had the opportunity to do the same, right? Engage with the SO and engage with the resellers, so they had the chance as a user to really hear straight from SolidWorks the latest and greatest of what's coming, and then how to potentially leverage what they're using today in a different way. So not just, seeing it online or, jumping on a call, but really diving into one-on-one in-person conversations. Sometimes that might be, breaking bread together and having a meal and just talking through and having that in-person interaction, which is amazing. I know you talked a little bit about some of the things that were announced in general session, but you want to recap some of those again?
Yeah, I think the thing that I took away from general session the most of anything is just the abundance of AI being incorporated into the SO products, just across the board, but specifically for SolidWorks users, the Aura tool is super cool.
Yeah.
I was really excited about this.
So we've got actually some video that I took from Aura specifically, and we can show that announcement here.
Aura, it will be available from the platform, from anywhere, using any device. For SolidWorks users, it will also be right in the context of their design. In real world, a lot of knowledge is secured with your IP that you may not want to expose to the world, right? To build this example, we created an environment with dedicated knowledge and know-how about SolidWorks best practices, help documents, information about Dassault systems, etc. Then we started to asking questions, and you can see the amazing quality of answers it gives with the source of those answers. Now imagine the knowledge and know-how of your IP secured on our platform, and Aura being able to give you with similar answers in a secure way, so that your users, and only your users, can benefit from that virtual companion without you ever worrying about your IP getting lost. Think about it. No one else is claiming this kind of security with generative experiences. Because for us, securing your IP is our utmost priority, and that is the power of Aura. Aura is currently in beta phase, and it will be released in July to all the platform users.
But then also 3D universes, right? And how we're tying a lot of the tools together and being able to, now that your data is in a location that you can search and leverage AI within that is wild.
And I think the thing that I was really excited to hear is that they're taking IP really seriously and understanding that some people have a lot of concerns around AI and the language models taking your data and using it for other things, but SOLIDWORKS has a huge commitment to making sure that they're only using your data in a way that's secure and keeping your IP private, and but also leveraging your data that is in their system to say, hey, we know that your company does things this way. These are your products. These are the things that you have history of, and using that information that's in the system when you're saving to that environment to use it to kind of make it more available and answer questions for you. All right, one of the other things that was happening today on main stage, there were 3 different startups that were highlighted. There was an ice cream company, so kind of on-demand ice cream, super cool product, pretty innovative, different type of machine, different than any other on the market. So that was fun to see. There is a startup from India doing tractors for farming. Yeah, so we're just wrapping up day 1. We started the morning with general session. There were tons of exciting announcements, some customer features. They talked about a few startups. Spot made an appearance. Boston Dynamics Robot, if you're not familiar with Spot, like the little yellow dog. He was on stage, which was super fun. And then after general session, there were a bunch of breakout sessions. So depending on whether you're a partner or a reseller or an attendee looking for a session on something technical, tons of different options. So there were different sessions throughout the day. Kind of during breaks, they had all kinds of activities going on in the playground. The playground is essentially an area with vendor booths, some showcase items, like Alltech has a giant truck in there. They have a maker area, a startup area. They have snacks during the day, so you can stop in, grab some coffee or a quick snack, meet up with people, and kind of just venture around and see what's going on. And then at lunchtime, they had food trucks, so everybody kind of ventured outside to the street for lunch, and then there was a bunch of sessions after lunch as well. Evening, there are some different events going on, so CSWE event and just some meetups and things like that, and then everybody will convene again in the morning for another general session.